Urban Outdoor Adventures, teaching anglers and outdoor enthusiasts when, where, and how. This week on Urban Outdoor Adventures, Shaun and his dad head out of Merland Park Cottages in Picton to pursue bass and pike. Merland Park is nestled at the west end of Picton Bay on the Bay of Quinte. Located on the northeastern end of Lake Ontario, the Bay of Quinte is a vast and impressive fishery that offers both experienced and novice anglers a variety of sport fish to target. The town of Picton is conveniently located only 2 hours from the city of Toronto and a mere 40 minutes from Kingston, Ontario. Picton and its surrounding areas offer many attractions and sightseeing destinations, from the breathtaking Sandbanks area to the historic town of Picton itself. Due to the accessible waters and plentiful fishing opportunities, the bay is a perfect spot to introduce friends and family to this fabulous sport of fishing. Shaun chose this particular resort as it offered everything that his father and himself needed to enjoy some quality time together, from the comfortable self-catering cabins to the convenient launching and docking facilities that offered them quick and easy access to the fishing action. Throughout the summer, resort owners Kevin and Jennifer Lavers host several fish fries on the property, and everyone is invited. The event offers both guests and hosts a chance to get to know one another, share fish stories, and enjoy some great food. It is important to selectively harvest when taking walleye for the table. Keep smaller fish in the 2 to 4 pound range and release the big breeders. This will ensure the future of our fisheries. This week's target species are largemouth bass and pike. Other popular sport fish species available are freshwater drum, carp, catfish, trout, muskie, smallmouth bass, walleye, salmon, and panfish. For more information on subjects featured in today's show, log on to our website.
Was a bit better. I said I was looking for his mum.
Oh yeah, you got a nice one there.
I was looking for his mum, didn't I?
Yeah. All right, remember, don't reel him up too much. Use the rod to lift him up now, okay? And just take a little more line up. I'll grab him. Oh, no! Oh, didn't get the hooks into him, did you?
I did.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Quick release. At least we get to see it, right?
Release. Right. You see his dentures are still hanging on there. Look, his teeth are still
false teeth.
They're still on here.
That was probably a case of where you didn't set the hook again properly. You got to really reef on them fish, eh?
Right,
set the hook hard.
Yes, okay then, son. I'll make the effort next time. Okay with you? Thank you. Hey, Shaun.
Good for you, man. You're not going to start showing me up now, are you?
No.
Put it right down here. She's got a little bit of line out there, Dad, and I'll grab him for you. There you go. It's a largemouth bass, Dad.
Oh, very good.
See?
Wow, wait.
Look at that. Oh, get that hook out of there. Jammed that pretty good. He was hungry.
You took that well right
there. There we go. Let's pop it out.
Yeah, lovely.
See? You can see the difference with the colours.
That's right, yeah.
Well, hopefully later on we'll get a smallmouth.
In the mouth. Oh, what a sight. What a sight.
Get a few frogs down that throat, eh?
Yeah.
With the largemouth, they're a lot greener than the smallies. Hopefully we'll get some of them smallies on that spot that Kevin was telling us about later on.
Right.
Good job, man. Good start to the day.
Yeah, okay.
Another largie. I was almost giving up on the shoreline there for a minute.
Proved the point though.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, I got him. Good old lip grip. See how we just grabbed the bass by the lip? They don't really have any teeth, eh? So they got sort of a raspy mouth. Just pop that hook out. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see the teeth there? Feel that.
Wow.
It's like raspberry, like sandpaper almost, as opposed
nothing
to...
down the bottom here.
Yeah, just the
Just
same
a bit,
thing, little
it's
raspberry.
like a trim. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see.
big mouth on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old large mouth.
Ah.
There he goes. Yeah, see here on the graph? Notice up here, Dad, got that weed flat right over by the beaver lodge there.
Right.
You can see with the polarized glasses, the dark line, that's where it starts to taper down.
Oh, yeah.
Shoreline's going up like that.
A hell of a drop off. Yeah.
And the weeds start right there like a wall. So what I'm doing is I'm casting up sort of a little bit of an angle onto the weeds, bringing it fast across the top of the weed and then letting it flutter down. That's what you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
And if you use your glasses to keep an eye on the weed line, as I said, bring it across. As soon as you see it where the weed line ends, just let the spinnerbait start fluttering down, and as it flutters down, they'll come up and slam it.
Right.
That's what that last one did there. We're going to go give it a shot by that beaver down there.
Okay, then I'll
Beaver lodge, I should say.
I'll slip around the other end for a minute then.
All right, mate.
Okay. That's
Catch another fish, will you?
15 foot, eh?
Yeah. We're using diving crankbaits and spinnerbaits, and we're fishing these weed lines, as you've seen. One thing, we got bass and pike in the area. Get these fine steel leaders and just simply attach them right onto the split ring of your bait. They'll not only help you prevent losing lures to pike, they'll also help cut through the weed. When you feel it get snagged up in the weeds, just give it a jerk. This fine wire here will actually cut through the weed and help clear the bait for you. And often when you clear those baits, when you give it a jerk and it frees itself, it'll kick up and make noise, and the fish will actually hit it. So bottom line is, if you're fishing areas where there are both pike and bass, put on a fine leader, saves you losing your bait, and it'll help you cut through the weed. Oh yeah, nice one. Oh, he's pulling drag on you. That's a nice pike, I think, Dad. Oh, pulling pretty good. How's that drag set there? Let me just make sure that's all right. Oh yeah, you're good. How you enjoying that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's taking some runs on you. Ow. Oh, that's a good fish, Dad. Good job, man.
You take over?
Hey?
You take over?
No, I'm not taking over. You gotta land this thing. You're not tired on me, are you? I'm gonna grab the cradle. That is a big pike, man. Don't reel him up too close to your rod tip, okay? This is a trophy pike. This is unbelievable. Don't reel the rod, just lift it. He's not ready yet. I got the wash there, man. So did I. Do you want to clean it quick? Can we get the... Oh, he doesn't like this cradle, eh? Okay. Okay, don't pull on him too hard. Just see if you can lead him my way. Okay, turn your rod that way, Dad. Like, give him side strain. Okay, bring him towards the cradle. Bring him in. Bring him in. We got it. Oh, man. What a way to end the day, yeah? Yeah. Look at that. We got to get a picture of this guy, eh? Spinnerbaits and stainless steel leaders, just in case. You'll get bass and even a good chance at a beautiful pike, just like that one. Dad, get in the frame here. Come on, this is your fish, mate. Yeah, look at that. So what do you think of fishing in Canada now?
Nearly give up in despair, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Good stuff. All right, let's get him unhooked here, and then we'll get a picture. What I'm going to do, Dad, just so we can revive a little bit, is I'm going to put him in the live well. We're not going to keep him. We're just going to put him in there.
Yeah.
There we go. You see that second switch in there? Click it to the top. Okay. Look at that pike. We got the water pumping in here. You can see it recirculates and everything. We'll get the camera ready.
Okay.
We'll get a nice shot of this fish.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get the camera.
CPR, brought to you by Nikon Digital Cameras.
Okay, before we, let me turn that live well off. We're just overflowing a bit. Okay, better have water in the boat and a live fish than on the fish. Now I'm going to show you how to hold this fish. Now, as you've never held one before, I'm going to get you to use a glove here, Dad. I'm going to wet the glove. Okay, now, so you're going to put your hand under the right gill plate here. Now, don't touch these. You go up under here and you pinch there, but on the other side, okay? So pinch it like that, and then you're going to brace the back of the fish in your other hand. So let's give that a shot. Okay, you got it? Okay, we're going to do this, so you've got to have a tight grip, and then you're going to grab a hold of him under here, and you're going to hold him up. Don't be afraid of him, okay? He can't hurt you if you don't let him. So to hold him, I don't know why he's awkward like that. There's something not right here. You need to maybe put your fingers up a little further. You got it? Okay, we're going to do this in one shot, okay? Try not to drop him. You're just going to swivel around, okay? And we're going to get this. Okay, turn around. All right, Dad, smile. Lift him up a little bit. Say pike, mate.
Pike.
Perfect. We got it. All right, let's get him back in the water. I'm going to take that fish from you. All right, Dad, let's get him back. Okay. Always best to spend some time with these fish.
Yeah.
Especially when they fought like that. Can't believe he pulled line like that on you.
Certainly did. Worked quite a lot, didn't it?
Oh, I dropped. There she goes. Perfect. Oh man, I'm so happy.
Yeah, thank you.
So happy.
Oh, thanks, son.
Good job, Dad. Good
Yep.
job.
Thanks for all the tuition.
Yeah.
It's time now for the Angler's View, brought to you by Pure Energy rechargeable batteries. John's trophy pike hit a white chartreuse spinnerbait on the edge of a large weed flat. Let's dissect some of the factors involved here. Water depth on the outside edge of the flat was approximately 8 feet. The weeds on the outer edge were 1 to 5 feet in height, gradually becoming taller and reaching the surface toward the shoreline. Shaun observed open pockets and secondary edges in the fauna. He knew that pike would likely be utilizing the open pockets and tapering weeds on the outside edge as ambush points. The outside edges of any structure are often more productive when targeting larger fish, especially when adjacent to deep water. Areas like this allow pike the security of cover in the deeper weeds as they wait for prey, yet offer an easy retreat to deeper water when they feel threatened. The strike zone in this scenario was the band of water running along the entire length of the flat in depths of 8 to 6 feet. This is where the weeds began to emerge from the lake bottom to where they became closer to the surface on top of the flat. John cast his spinnerbait to the structure at a 45-degree angle. By letting his lure flutter down and slow rolling it back to the boat, it ran perfectly over top of the submerged weeds, staying in the strike zone longer. Due to heavy winds, Shaun utilized a drift sock in conjunction with his electric motor to perform a precise controlled drift. An occasional thrust from the motor enabled the boat to be kept on a perfect angle and within prime casting distance from the structure. For more information on subjects featured in today's show, log on to our website.
As you can see, the wind's picked up quite unbearably right now. And we're drifting down here at a pace that we don't really want to be drifting at to be casting accurately up onto this edge here. So what I've done is I pulled out the drift sock. All you do, pick one of these up at the store, tie it off to your cleat down here, onto your rope, throw it out, and what will happen is that'll open up like an umbrella and it'll slow the drift of the boat down. You can see it as the water starts to go inside. You'll see it start to inflate, and it acts like dragging a huge bucket behind the boat. It's got a hole in the back to let the water through, and it just slows your drift down. Great tip for you when you're fishing edges like this when the wind's howling. As I said, we're drifting down this side here. We've got tapering weeds going up onto a weed flat. We want to be on the outside edge of that, but we also want to be drifting at a speed where we can cast and cover it methodically. So you don't fish in England, right? You just, only when you go away to Greece now.
That's all. Yeah, I rebel against all the cost of it over there.
they just don't seem to have the resources available that we do here in Canada. We're very fortunate in the fact that, as I was telling you, I mean, for a minimal cost, I buy a 3-year fishing license and I can fish anywhere in Ontario, and literally thousands of lakes,
Yeah.
hundreds of species, I guess, or dozens of species anyway.
Well, when you think, if we was fishing like this in England, anything like this, it would cost you £100 a day at least.
That's right. Well, I mean, for this type of fishing, yeah, I mean, even if you come out with a guide in Canada, it's going to cost you. But the thing that we try and promote on the show, that is that this type of fishing is available right off the shore in many places. At the resort where we're staying, you see the kids there fishing off the dock today. And
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, you don't necessarily need a boat. It's nice to have a boat. You get out and you can cover a lot more water.
But at least you've got the kiddies have got the option of doing it for free.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they charge kids to fish in England, don't they?
Oh yeah.
I can't remember how that worked, but
And the pensioners, they don't get a freebie.
so as soon as you're retired over there, you don't get the free license like you did. Well, not free license. You just simply don't need a license here if you're over retirement age.
They're
Well, you know why I moved over here now, right? I think you quite like the place over here too.
oh yeah.
I notice you keep coming back.
Yeah, if I was younger, I might put my roots down. Who knows?
Yeah,
Too old in the tooth now.
it's a beautiful country here, definitely.
Oh yeah.
A lot to offer, and the big draw for me, great fishing and camping opportunities.
That was the best move you ever made.
I set the hook on that thing and nearly lost the rod. You see that?
Yeah.
These things are fun, I tell you. Oh, there he is. I think he's going to jump that. Hey! I tell you, I very nearly threw my own rod in the lake there.
More blue tack on the boots.
Yeah, exactly. Blue will have to put my feet to the floor. He's not even that big, but wow, he just annihilated that
You made a point.
spinnerbait there. Yeah, man.
Good one.
Right.
Very smart. Yeah.
Give him a kiss. He did it! Hey!
Hey,
What a sport
who
you
loves
are.
you, baby?
Who loves you? There he goes.
Bit salty, mind you.
Yeah. You got one there, mate? Alright, yeah, that's about good for reeling in there, and then just swing him in to me. I'll grab him. Oh, I don't know, man. This could be the smallest one of the day so far.
There's still one.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. What are we, two each now? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that one would have fit inside that last one you
He's
caught.
looking for his mum.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. There we go. Better than nothing, right? Let me take a minute to show you the baits that my dad and I have been using this weekend. Important to remember, if you're heading out with somebody who's not necessarily an experienced caster, try and keep it as simple as possible. We've been chunking good old spinnerbaits today, white with a white trailer. My dad did very well on the chartreuse and white with a white trailer. Got a 6'6" medium action bait casting rod with a good quality bait casting reel spooled with 14-pound test monofilament. My father, because he's not experienced at casting the bait casting reels, I had him throwing the spinning outfit with 30-pound test braided line on here. Good spinning reel, 6'6", medium action spinning rod, more than ample for what we were doing here today. Some other baits we tried were these top water walking baits. We didn't have a lot of success on them today based on the fact that it was so windy, but be sure to give these a try early in the day. For some of the deeper weed lines, we're throwing these deeper diving crankbaits here. They allow you to get down the side of those weeds and get down where the fish are and cover a lot of water quickly. So if you're fishing with somebody who's not necessarily an experienced caster, keep it simple. Make sure that they are using a lure that they can cast and fish easily. Well everyone, that's all we have time for this week. I want to thank my dad, my very special guest on the show this week. Came 5,000 miles to go fishing with me. It's actually this fellow that got me introduced to fishing many years ago, and I thank you for that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week when we take you on yet another urban outdoor adventure. Yeah. Just don't hit me in the head with your spinnerbait. You want about a 12-inch drop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.